It is a commonly accepted statement that we have not found a way to travel, move at light speed. But I beg to differ. We travel at light speed because we are made up of nothing but light. And life moves at light speed. It comes and goes in the blink of an eye. 5 years ago, I started here, and now I am here. Gone. 5 years that fast. Many of you can look back at some of the earliest memories. School, the day you were married or met your spouse, the day you had kids. You might even be able to reflect at times in your life that you were at rock bottom. And hopefully you have climbed out. But look at these times and the moments and look where you are now. Think how fast those moments came and went. It's unbelievable because life moves at light speed and your time here spent on this earth will come and go before you know it. And we tend to live like there's always next time, tomorrow, one day. Life moves at light speed, and if you are in an amazing situation and you love your life and the people in it, please keep doing what you are doing. And if you are not living a life that you truly love and that fulfills you, or if you are currently at rock bottom, transform it. Do whatever it takes and make your life something you absolutely love. And having a life that you love doesn't mean you have no worries in the world. It doesn't mean it's stress-free and smooth sailing 24/7. It will take so much hard work and commitment that at many times you will question if it's even worth it. It means that there isn't anything else in the world that you would rather be doing. And when stress and anxiety are in the present, you know how to move it aside and push forward. When fear blankets every possibility, you remove it only to see how vulnerable you really are. And then you take that first courageous step, and from there, the steps begin to turn into a jog, the jog into a run, and then before you know it, you are sprinting at light speed. We all travel at light speed, and it's a choice whether or not we enjoy this journey or not. Just don't waste this life. Don't waste it chasing things that will never fulfill you. It will come and go with the blink of an eye, and you can either love it or be miserable and dragged along by it. We travel at light speed because we are made up of nothing but light. We are built to move at light speed, and life moves at light speed. Please keep up. What's going on, everybody? I wanted to make this video to kind of show where I started. OPT actually started. I know I tell people a lot, but I don't think people believe me sometimes of how small of a room that I actually started in. With the piece that I just wrote, light speed, this ties into how fast life really moves, and it moves at light speed. We move at light speed, and I just kind of wanted to show you this is exactly where I started in this tiny room. It's so hard to believe now because I have a one-on-one room that is double in size in this room, and then a studio that is like 10 times, I don't know, 20 times bigger than this. So here's the room that I started in. And on this wall, you guys, right here, I had mirrors put up. In this corner over here, hopefully you guys can see all this. In this corner was that pull-up bar that I still have. I still have a pull-up bar that was in this corner. It was built for this corner right here. This right here, all of these mirrors or these windows, I had boards up, and I had my dumbbells, which I still have the dumbbell set, the original dumbbell set. They were lined up here. I had one bench, and then in this corner right here, I had a punching bag set up. The floor, I put like little rubber squares on. And this is the very first OPT. It's very kind of surreal standing in here right now to see that all of this started in this one room, and it's crazy standing in here right now because I can just remember training people in here, and people not believing whatsoever in me. Thinking that it was just not going to happen, and it's crazy to stay in here and see where we're at right now. So I wanted to make this just to kind of see and show how fast light speed we move at light speed. Life happens at light speed, and you shouldn't waste it. Hey everybody, we're at my second studio, which was right here in this building right here. Which is now actually the guy that owns. He actually has a fitness studio in here. At one point, he actually worked for me, and then when I left, he decided to stay. And he's done a really good job, so good for him in taking over this space. This is a 600 square foot studio. So I went from the 150 square foot studio to this studio. I do have some pictures up that I can show you what it looks like in there. But I'm just gonna take you guys on a tour of, again, how fast 5 years goes and where 5 years took me from one spot to another. And this was spot number 2. All right, guys, our next studio. You guys already know it's OPT number 124. This is where we were for the past 3 years. There's all kinds of videos and pictures of what was. This is my third spot. I think this is where I started to find what OPT is. What, I don't want to say we as in, you know, Sean and I and whoever helped us create this. We really found out what we were about in this space. We got the same jerk people at the end. Yeah, they stole our basketball hoop, whatever. We're not going to talk about them though. We're going to talk about OPT, so I will forever be grateful that this happened to me. Here we are now at the new OPT. Over the past 5 years, I have learned so much about myself, about my clients, who we are as a company, who I am as an individual. And I wanted this space to be perfect. And perfect not in the sense of the stuff that we have or the stuff that we need or whatever it may be, but the energy that goes into it needs to be perfect. I know exactly what I want it to be like in here. I know exactly what it needs to be. And I didn't want to unleash everything yet until we were at a certain point. And I believe that we are there. There is a lot of improvement that still needs to go into things that we have to get and things that we want to put up. But it's so beautiful in here and I freaking love it. And so I wanted to kind of wrap up today with a big, huge thank you to everyone that got me to this point. I mean, it's seriously like the most humbling feeling right now for me, to be in that tiny room where I started and then to be in this space right now in the same day and to see all of my studios in the same day it's very humbling, and I just can't thank every single person enough. Thank you. Thank you, thank you, thank you, thank you, thank you. Thank you all so much. Every single person that has trained with me, Sean, Kyle, James, Summer, J-Lo, Mike, anyone that has stepped foot in here, thank you. Anyone that has started with us, had stopped with us. I mean, it doesn't matter whether you were a positive influence on me or a negative influence. Either way, I use it as a positive experience and to learn. And thank you. So I'm gonna give you guys kind of a tour. I have a lot of video, like before and after video of this place, and I will be releasing that. But again, I just kind of wanted to reflect on how fast 5 years go, and that we move at light speed. Life moves at light speed, and in 5 years it was gone like that. And here I am, and I have so much more that I want to accomplish, and I have so much more that I want to share with everybody. So thank you, every single person. I hope you guys like my studio. I freaking love it. So thank you guys. Sonia, 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 Sonia. Hi, friend. Say hi. Hi, hi.
got